Hey everyone, welcome to the Crypto Rocket family, the channel where you'll get the latest news and information in the crypto world. Although Bitcoin is the mother of all coins and currently has the power over all the market, it's clear that in the gaming and metaverse space, it won't be long for these newer coins from their own market structure away from Bitcoin. Indeed, for many people, the term Bitcoin and cryptocurrency have come to mean the same thing, but cryptocurrency markets are flooding with alternatives. However, navigating your way through these crowded waters, let alone deciding on the best ones to invest in, can be difficult, which is why we've compiled a list of the 3 best gaming altcoins to produce a massive gain in the coming months. Now before we continue, kindly hit the notification button to be notified when I drop new videos. Without further ado, let's dive into it. The first coin we're considering is Engine. Vitek Randomski, the co-founder of Engine Company and creator of the ERC-1155 Ethereum standard, created Engine or ENJ. Even though the company was founded in 2009, Engine was launched in 2017 and again in 2018. So clearly they've been building great utility for the token through the years. ENJ is the token of the Engine network, which operates on the Ethereum blockchain. It was created to support the value of assets like NFTs on this network and make transactions. Tokens can be purchased, held, and earned by game developers and technology companies within this ecosystem. They are a video game NFT platform designed for issuing and trading in-game NFTs on the Ethereum network. Through these in-game items, Engine is essentially connecting blockchain technology to the video game world, and they do it in a unique way compared to other projects. As an example, a special piece of armor, a fancy sword, or any item from a game could be issued as an NFT on Engine. So why do I think Engine has potential? It aims to dismantle the barriers that exist between games and the real world. This is like how NFTs have created an entirely new market by digitizing art. Engine is doing the same thing but in reverse, by giving real-world value to digital items that have been centralized, controlled, and locked up in their universe. So there's lots of talk about a metaverse in which everyone can trade any item for another. Engine or any other project that cracks this will be rewarded. Finally, video games generate hundreds of billions of dollars each year, and this figure is rapidly increasing. If Engine can only tap into a small portion of that, just imagine the huge potential, especially given that their current market capitalization is just over $1 billion. Adoption is a potential risk for Engine. The problem is that game development firms want to make money, so no matter how appealing the concept of Engine may be, if developers believe that they can make more money using centralized systems, they may never use Engine. The use of NFTs is the second risk I see for Engine. Right now, the use of NFTs as video game items is very exciting because it is a perfect use case. However, if we continue to support NFTs and owning your stuff inside games becomes mainstream, definitely Engine has true potential. Now the second coin in our list is Decentraland or Mana. Decentraland is an Ethereum-based platform that allows users in the network to earn money by creating various types of content. Mana is the ecosystem's native token. Mana was developed in collaboration with Ariel Melilich and Esteban Ordano, who are well known for their innovative approaches to blockchain projects. While Melilich oversaw the platform's content and design, Ordano was in charge of its technological infrastructure. Mana is a virtual reality platform built on Ethereum. It was created for artists and designers working in the fields of art, gaming, and entertainment. All production takes place in the metaverse, a world made up of 92,000 land parcels, each represented by an NFT. Since the sale of Mana tokens to individual users, the sale of land parcels has been discontinued. However, the landowners can continue to work on it as they please. Decentraland is a massive virtual sandbox type game in which the community can buy land and build whatever they want or enjoy the game's mini attractions. Why do I think it has potential? Mana token has strong tokenomics and a properly decentralized supply, and this instills a little more faith in the project. Furthermore, Decentraland has many solid partnerships as well as small but mighty active user base. With more adoption, this user base will definitely keep growing. So whether you prefer another game of Decentraland, there's no denying that it's a top dog in blockchain gaming. It's also worth looking into further. Now, are there downsides? Yes. The first is that Decentraland has always been a browser game, which means that anyone can play it. However, they've encountered performance issues as time has passed because the browser is limited, and they are currently working on a desktop application. My only concern here is that the transition to a desktop app will have an immediate impact on the already small active user base. Second, if you take too long, your user base may begin to dwindle. On top of that, it appears that the game is a little behind its time. Decentraland's graphics and user interfaces appear dated when compared to other blockchain gaming projects. I must state that the decentralized team has stated that they are working on these issues for a desktop app. In any case, it's worth looking into further. Finally, and a channel favorite, the Sandbox. Sandbox began as a simple community-driven pixel art game that quickly grew in popularity in the years following its beta release. The Sandbox is similar to Decentraland in that anyone can do or build whatever they want, so I'll be comparing the two a lot. It also has its universal currency, Sand, similar to Mana. This currency can be used to buy and sell land, items, and even stake, which is fantastic news. You can socialize and play minigames in-game, just like in Decentraland, but the main difference is the building. In Sandbox, any community member can use their free software to create assets for the game, which they can then sell in-game as an NFT for the Sand token. So this is the feature that stands out the most to me. It enables all players in the game to earn money. What are the possibilities here? Sandbox has solid partnerships that include the Smurfs, Care Bears, The Walking Dead, and even Atari. And a track record of landing large partnerships bodes well for the game's future. But the user experience is what appeals to me. The graphics in the game are very simple with a Minecraft-inspired style, and all of the user interfaces are extremely simple to understand, so anyone can play this game. Are there downsides? First and foremost, this is a small project with high volatility. Second, Sandbox games will be one of the most popular decentralized game genres, and I'm curious to see if or when a competitor takes the spotlight away from both Sandbox and Decentraland. I know you've been seeing a lot of Sandbox and Decentraland in our videos. That's because we love them and see that they have the potential of becoming the next big thing. So what do you think? Let us know in the comments below. That's all for today, folks. Thank you for spending some time with us, and if you found this video interesting, make sure to hit the like button and the notification bell, and subscribe to our channel to get access to more interesting videos from us. Till next time.